Hey traders, welcome to Quad S Trading, and if you short sell penny stocks, you absolutely must check out our Discord and subscribe. I am posting videos of all of our trades that we do every single day, unless I am out of town. So let's have a quick look here. So we have here is our VW scanner. This is scans for our VW strategy because we do play two strategies. The other one is Sean's strategy where he plays pivots and resistance, and they both work together. So if you pick a pivot and resistance and then it drops down and then it does a VW1, you can top up your shares. Or if you happen to do a VW1, VW2 and you get stopped out, well, you can take it back up when it does the next resistance pivot and you take it back down from there. So lots of variables in our strategies and they work hand in hand, which makes things a lot easier. So on October the 13th, we have ACON, ACON. Let's have a look at this stock here with our indicator. So it pumped too early, right? 4 o'clock is when it pumped and it just tanked from there. Now it did do the pattern that we're looking for, just a little bit too early in the morning. We are all sleeping then. SOBR, this one here, same thing. It pumped at 4 in the morning and it did exactly our pattern, pump, dump, but it was just too quick and too early. INHD. Let's have a look at this one here. So this one here, it pumped, and like this candle here just crushed. One candle, boom, out, knockout. So too quick of a trade. NDRA, these ones are amazing trades. When you see a blue circle and a yellow circle in our scanner, it means that it's doing either a crypto treasury or a placement. The stock will pump and the thing will dump. And if you like, this is exactly how this thing played out. So your entry is on the close on the VWAP, which would be right around the 1050 mark. Let's just go like this. This is your entry, right? Because it closed below the VWAP on that candle with that blue green circle. And then your exit is at the end of the day. So this here would have been your exit right here at 701. 703, 701 in that area. Huge win. So let's go 1050 down to 703, 33%. So if you were to do the what we teach, so we teach 10% of your account per trade on the VW only. You don't do that on the pivot and resistance because you'll blow up your account. So on the VW, our win rate is extremely high. You would have done 3.3% of your account growth in one trade. And these trades are amazing. I love these crypto treasuries. Now let's have a look at BLBX. Let's have a look here. So this one here, it was way too quick, but it did a really big pump, but it's just too quick. And then it started pumping again. We do not trade in the after, like roughly around afternoon. We don't trade that, and it never crossed below VWAP afterwards. So this was never a trade. Then we have TBH. Let's have a look at this. The one candle that pumped just tanked. So this one candle here is down 46%. So definitely not a trade on there. AQMS. Let's have a look at this one here. This one here is nice little trade, but well, I said nice little trade, but we never actually took this one as a VW trade. So essentially, it pumped, it met all requirements, but we don't trade afternoon. And boom, look at this, 1205. This is not an entry because this circle is not green. Now, I took a chance on this one just because this pattern was just too nice. This here is a halt down. So it halted down here, it opened, and that's when I took my position. And then when it came back up like this, I closed right before the 4 p.m. Because this is not a VW strategy, I do not hold these as long because it did not do the VW strategy. Okay, so historically, VW end of day. This is not a VW, so I closed up in this area here. And one of the main reasons why I closed this because I was actually not available to trade the aftermarket, and my phone was at 1%. So if I did not close out this trade, and you're doing 10%, actually this one here I did 12.5% because I was so confident in this one. So 12.5% of your account in this area here, and it blows up all the way up here. This would have been a nightmare. I would have charged my phone and I would have been freaking out. So essentially, if you can't watch trades, get out, especially in the aftermarket. So this one here, it saved my butt getting out around the 4 o'clock-ish. Now let's have a look at the next one. And then IPDN is too late. It's at 3:30. We don't trade afternoon, but let's have a look at this, how it looked. I don't even know what this thing did. So it pumped early, but that 40% never got hit up until right here-ish. Yeah, So it almost got hit here, but then this here was, boom, the 40% was right there. So that's it for that, for the VW trade. So we did get the nice NDRA. This was a amazing trade. Now let's look at the trade log. So for today, on the 13th, right, NDRA. So Sean played it at this resistance right here. So he played it at 1020. A little bit late. He should have got in at like that 60-ish, but it's totally fine. And he covered at the purple line here. Okay, which is good. And CHNR, so this thing pumped. Now this here was not a VW strategy because it had no dilution, but it'll still show the dots, but you don't trade the dots here like this. Okay, so it came up, and then when it retested the VWAP right here, he entered at 747 and he closed down here. So, and there's a couple more trades here that we didn't close out yet from today that we will be posting tomorrow. So if you like what you see, head over to our Discord. We're crushing it. And we do live trading every day. We live trade on Monday for free. So do go in our general chat right here, and we had a nice trade today, or a live trading today for free. So anyways, head over to Discord, and we'll see you there.